Yeah, you know how we do it.
Hell yeah. We're on air right now, and welcome everybody. This is another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same show, but this is how you do it. This is your sponsors come and decorate the table while you're starting out. And this, by the way, before we even go any further, today's show is brought to you by a couple of sponsors. That is by, they always come through. _collective on Instagram. For all the good fucking smoke, that is it. _collective on Instagram, and that is what we are about to smoke right now. Any pre-rolls, any Mexican candies, edibles, make sure you go ahead and check them out because they will hook you up and let you know where you can get their stuff. Yep, speaking of them pre-rolls, them exotic pre-rolls, I'm about to smoke one right now, but it's also brought to you by Hush Supply Co.
Shout out to Hush.
Yeah, shout out to Hush. You can go ahead and get, they're kind of like moon rocks, but they're a little bit more easier to deal with and roll up. So they have their own, they're like keefed out, and they're really dope. I fuck with them. And they have some pretty dope gear, so make sure you check them out. And Cannabis Rich, which is gave us a purple rain. Hell yeah. So, oh, by the way, Sammy's up here. Here, give me the lighter.
What's up, Toppy?
Yeah, what's up? We just didn't fucking, we just went straight from just kicking it onto the show. That's how our show really is, though, man.
Yeah, I was really.
It's real life.
Yeah, what's up with talking to the mic? What's up? By the way, I believe we do have the bartender on the way.
Yeah, she's on her way.
I was wondering. I was like, yo, man. Like,
I just want soda.
I'm getting kind of thirsty, fam.
I only want soda.
I kind of want a michelada.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want a michelada. By the way, we're taking fucking phone calls today. If you want to call up and you want some fucking advice, you want to talk about something that's bothering you, you want to give a big fuck you or a shout out to somebody, call up right now, 310-876.
Yeah, you want to kick somebody out of
shut
LA?
the fuck up, Sammy. 888-8832. My bad. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't hear
You gonna
myself.
let this piece of trash talk to you like that?
Yeah, you piece of fucking shit.
Hey, bro, I couldn't hear myself. But, yeah, the number's up on the screen if you're listening on Dash Radio, if you're driving somewhere, if you're a trucker, or if you're in a hotel. Right?
I bet we're not even on Dash.
What happened?
I said I bet we're not even on Dash.
I'm pretty sure we are, dog.
Knowing Roz, dude, I bet we're not.
I'm gonna say that you are. By the way, pass me one of them.
We are, dude. Fuck you.
See, we are on fucking Dash. But
Yeah,
if
what
you're
are you
at,
talking
Which
about?
one you want? We got some lemon looking ones.
what is that?
Some strawberry looking ones. I don't know.
You got any of the Mexican ones?
There's no Mexican candies over
All right,
here.
give me the strawberry ones then. Which is pretty good. That's all good. That's how you know the edibles are fucking good right here, man. When you fucking want to eat them right on the spot.
Toma.
But yeah, man, if you're listening to us on Dash Radio, this is crazy. You might be listening to us or watching us at a hotel. In a hotel room? Because some hotels come equipped with Dash Radio. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yes, and I remember.
While you're fucking in the hotel.
Yeah, so you might be doing drugs in the hotel room.
Doing anal, doing drugs.
Hell yeah,
doing it
Anal
all.
and drugs.
Doing drugs with your anus.
Yeah, like, you could be
Anally?
doing drugs in Vegas in a hotel room, and you could be listening to us as long as you're supporting us. We appreciate it.
Not Vegas. Anus.
No, but there's some hooker in Vegas in a hotel room getting cocaine blown up her ass, and she's listening to us talk.
I'm going to say there's more than one hooker.
Yeah,
There's like two hookers having a cocaine party with butt stuff,
Only
and they're
two.
listening to us.
Like, how many hookers do you think there are in Vegas, bro?
How many hookers do you
Thousands.
think are in each
Millions.
hotel room? Like,
Millions.
That's not me. Hold on. If you're gonna talk Razzle, turn yourself up.
It's the hooker
Oh.
capital of the world.
Because we can't really hear you, and we're gonna go one at a time. If you
Speaker's
had to
facing
take
the
a
wrong
fucking
way.
guess, you could call up and take a guess too. If you're listening to us, if you want to call up and take a guess, how many hookers do you think there are in the city of Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off the bat. What do you think, Sheiky?
I'm going to say 10,000 hookers.
10,000 hookers. That's a pretty good. I mean, I don't really know what the goddamn
You
smoking
pass me a light.
that buzz. I don't really know what the population of
says there's 1,000.
I'd probably say
wow.
like
A
I should-
thousand,
1,000 per
women,
hotel.
but they have 400,000 clients. Like a year.
I should have stuck with my original answer. 1,000.
There's 1,000 of them.
how do you know there's 1,000 hookers out there?
That's the fucking stats
I
on
would
the
say
internet.
like probably
There's roughly
1,000 per like hotel.
no. There's roughly 1,000 hookers who are like
If there's
legally.
if there's
They're like
only
there's legal hookers, the counted ones. So it's like
okay,
fucking legal.
so
like,
those are legal. Those are
then you got all the legal ones that are fucking probably outnumber that shit by like fucking.
Brothels?
There's like 5,000 of them.
Nah, I would think there's way more illegal ones than
There's
legal ones,
thousands
bro.
at the Bunny Ranch.
Like it's like think about it like this, bro. Like how many certified fucking cannabis companies do you know out there as compared to how many underground ones? There's like thousands of underground ones, and there's only like 1,000 legal ones. So I want to say there's at least 5,000 hookers out there. No. I mean I want to say 8,000 hookers.
8,000 hookers.
Yeah, 8,000 hookers. What about you?
Me, I would say probably like 1,000 each hotel.
1,000 each hotel. Now, what
Hey,
really? What really?
So yeah, there's like 1,000, but I was searching it and it led me to this page that talks about prostitution prices. Do you guys want to guess some prostitution prices around the
like
world?
legal prostitution
Yeah,
prices?
this is like just regular prostitutes around the world, like how much it is to fuck. So you have like
It's
a
probably like 150 for an hour.
well, you have to see
Did you
this.
see how quick? Hold on. Did you see
No,
how
wait,
quick Sammy
alright.
fucking
So check-
responded to this? Hold on. Go for it, Razzie. Go for
So
it.
check it out. You got all right. Let's start with Afghanistan. How much does it cost to fuck someone in Afghanistan, roughly?
2 goats.
No, in American dollars. So like, how much would 2 goats be worth in American USD?
like
In
30, like
why the
40
fuck
bucks.
would they have American money in Afghanistan?
They have American money everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
because
but why
America
the-
Like,
is
get to the
everywhere.
fucking point, bro. How much does it cost, bro?
It's 30 to 60 bucks. It's not bad. Hey, but check this out. Bangladesh in India.
Like Kama Sutra, India.
Yeah, I guess
They don't even take showers.
I would say $2.
60 cents.
Damn. Oh,
That's why it's 60
what
cents.
the fuck, dude?
All right, here.
You gotta deal with
Shit,
the
I'm
order.
gonna fucking go out there, dude. All right, Costa Rica.
I'm gonna say 150 an hour.
Okay. What's the other guesses? What do we got? Sammy,
Costa Rica, I would say for sure like 200 to 3.
Sheiky.
They got some bomb bitches.
I'm
out
gonna
there.
say
This is Costa Rica, third world country.
40
I think.
bucks. 40 bucks.
And the winner's Sheiky because it's $30 at brothels.
Damn.
Good job, Sheiky.
Yeah.
Let's say Dubai. Dubai.
Oh,
that's
Dubai
what I-
is expensive
wow.
hooker,
No,
bro.
all right. What's your guess for Dubai? A Dubai hooker. It was standard flat studio flat
$1,000
rate
bucks.
Yeah, 1,000 bucks.
$1,000 bucks.
Like
1,000 bucks.
700.
Sammy's the closest because in Dubai it's actually 81 to 136 bucks. It's cheap. Bang a hooker out there.
Listen, you hear what Razzie says? He's like cheap. Where are you finding these stats at,
There's
bro?
like a stat on the fucking
By the way,
internet.
people, feel free to call up right now. It's if you want to put in or chime in on this,
Yeah,
310
call in if you've ever
876.
like paid for a hooker and what
We
was
all know you
what was
guys
the
paid for a
cheapest you
hooker.
paid?
Yeah, you can remain anonymous. We'll just call you Jeffro 1, Jeffro 2, and Jeffro 3.
we should call my cousin on Guam because he's been going out to Asia
Or
and just
Extendo
banging
Crate
hookers,
1,
you
Extendo
know?
Crate 2.
Not crazy to get all mad. Hey, man, for real, where's the bartender, man?
Yeah, where is she?
Yeah, I want some
I
don't
was
wanna
soda.
stuck in traffic, dude. The traffic outside was nuts.
I want
Like,
soda.
it took us an hour to get to Little Tokyo and back.
He said, I want a
Damn.
fucking soda. You're a fucking asshole. Yeah, but, all right, what's the most expensive hooker on there?
Hey, soda's
The
pretty
most
good.
expensive hooker?
Yeah, well, let's take a guess
Yeah,
before.
take a guess where it could be because there's yeah.
From where?
Yeah, you have to guess where first.
Nah, let's go based on price.
Okay, price, fine. Throw it out there.
I'm going to say $500.
500 Sheiky?
Where?
Just anywhere.
What do you mean anywhere?
Fucking the most expensive hookers in the world.
The most expensive hookers in the world?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like fucking $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want to say like 1,500.
I mean, didn't you ever watch the Cat House on HBO? Like,
Yeah,
them-
you know what? I want to change my
those
bet.
motherfuckers are paying like $2,500 to fuck one of those hookers.
No, just get on Human Plex so we can find some bomb.
In India, it's
Hey, for
$1,000 for a virgin. And
Hey,
in
are we
Indonesia-
live on Facebook, Raz, dude?
Yeah, we are.
Fuck. Yeah, man. But so what's the most expensive hooker?
The most expensive hooker, I saw it somewhere. I think it's about there's one for in the U.S., United States, NYC hooker is $10,000.
$10,000 fucking dollars, bro.
New York City?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
For like an escort hooker, I think. High end
Top
escort
notch?
in NYC is 10,000 a night.
Yeah.
And like an illegal brothel in Nevada,
Yeah.
it's like 200,
Hey, we're not live on Facebook, by the way, Raz, dude. I just checked right now.
Here, I'm refreshing this shit.
Yeah, but yeah, what is it? $10,000 fucking dollars, man. That's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking ask anybody that question here, but would you ever, like, if you had the money, callers out there, and you want to call in, and if you had the money, would you take that? Would you take that gamble right there? I would imagine with something like that, it's like renting a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna
be like super exotic.
yeah, like it's gonna be like some. I mean, by the way, if you're listening, we do not condone any of these fucking of these things and shit like that. These are just our fucking opinions expressed. You know what I mean, by us. I'm not fucking telling you, hey fool, go get some putas down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, like this is just fucking. Let's like bar talk. But
I'm
it's
saying
just
go get
question
some
and
hookers.
answers.
Fuck it. Go get some hookers.
no, we don't fucking. Yo, and oh,
Go
by
down
the way,
Figueroa.
these fucking stinks, bro. Have you ever seen how embarrassing it is when these people get caught up, like in the fucking shows, when the fucking cop pulls them over, or like they have these things on cops, and like the guy's sitting in the fucking chair, and he's like, why are you out here, man? You have a family. Like, you know, he's like like the cop's talking to him. He's like, why are you out here, man? You have a family. How do you think your wife would feel if she had to explain to your kids that you got caught up picking up a hooker? And then the guy is like, please don't call, man. Please, like, you know, it's fucking sad, bro. Like, when they get caught up, bro, like, you listen to it, you almost feel for them. You're like, damn, fool. Like, I know you're a scumbag, but, like, fuck, that's embarrassing, dog. Like, they ask him questions, like, you know, and, like they show the video to their family of how he tried to pick up the hooker and shit. Like, be like, hey, baby, I need a good time. Like, you can imagine if he could, hey, need some top.
Hey, I need some time.
hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey, are we out there? I think
Yeah,
those are
we
the
are.
callers that are gonna fucking
No,
call.
but dude, back on Guam, I used to walk up to the beach, right, with my homies, and there was this massage parlor, like on the way to the beach, next to this bar we always go to, and the bitches would be outside, like these old.
What did you call that? You
the-
said Mario?
The bar it's like right next to this bar that we chill at, called Fusion Tavern. It's owned by the Koreans, but anyways, right next to it was a massage parlor with these Chinese, and they always be like, "Would you like a massage?" And it's like $40. You go get a hand job, you know, by the
Yeah.
beach, and they fucking front it like it's a foot massage spot. Like they got all the foot massage, like, you know, shit, and all the foot pictures in Chinese, like some kind of meditative shit, but they're just whacking you off, you know. I mean, I didn't go there, but I have friends that just go in there and, like, you know,
Hell
it's
yeah,
pretty
Hush
common.
just pulled up.
Hell yeah, man. Man, this is really. I mean, okay, we're finally live on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook right now, we were talking about
Hi.
you know different hooker prices all over the world.
Wait
And
a sec. There's a more expensive one.
More than $10,000.
More than $10,000.
I mean, first of all,
This is a package deal.
like
though.
if somebody gets a $10,000 hooker and I stick my dick in there, I better come out with glitter and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this shit
oh
better
my
like
God.
Glitter?
like this shit better be some magical shit. Like
Like, it better be like 24 karat, like, or something.
all
You
right.
did
That
that
shit
turn
better- that
gold
shit-
or something.
that shit better really sound like mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Diamonds
Like
better
this
fall
is
out
bullshit.
that
That shit better
motherfucker.
shine like, you know, like how like the gold.
Hey, do you want to take a guess what the price is?
More than 10,000?
25 grand.
You're right. It's 25 grand.
Damn, spot on.
In Singapore, but it's for a 3-day tour, so you're kind of getting a discount because, like, in fucking, you know, NYC, it's 10K, so it's like, you know what, I'll give you the 3 days for 25. You get 5 G's off.
Are you serious? 25 grand?
Is there any pictures of these girls?
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
Singapore.
do they
I
have
mean-
a picture?
I mean, I could look up a picture of a fucking Singaporean
No,
prostitute.
Raz, dude, I do not need to find your Grammy ass pictures of hookers.
Do it, Razu.
Some of
Yeah.
this shit's pretty dark, though. You don't even want to see the other
No,
numbers.
I don't.
Nah,
I
don't-
don't. Yeah,
don't
that's
look up
cool.
that-
Oh, wait,
shit.
here, how about this in Kenya? It's $11.25 for a Kenyan prostitute, $2 for a Ugandan prostitute.
All right.
Raz, I think that's enough fucking hooker talk, man. Yeah. I think before we hear about it tomorrow and B-Roll sits us down, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you
This
guys?
is an educational show.
You know how many people fucking called me? Anyway,
I mean,
And the worst part is that
What are you
when,
scared of?
when we get it, when something happens,
E-Zone.
everybody
gets in
else
trouble.
watches it from up there while E-Zone gets talked to on the table.
That's the best.
Damn, look
Yeah,
at E-Zone
everybody
getting
goes and
yelled
watches
at.
from afar from the stairs, like.
And then we
Oh,
get
look
to
at
give
him.
them shit for it after. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, what's wrong
Then we
with
start
that?
smoking weed with
Fucking-
B-Real.
Fucking assholes, and then when B Real gets mad at you, bro, he treats you like he gives you the fucking cold shoulder, bro. It's fucked up. Like he won't invite you to hit the joint.
Makes you feel bad like
he
you're
treats
his
you
hijo.
like
Yeah,
Hey,
it makes you
Dad.
feel bad, like you really fucked up, bro.
Like you let your papi down.
You let
Yeah.
Poppy
You
down.
let me
Yeah,
down.
bro, that's how bad you felt. I was like, damn, sorry, puppy. Yeah, but hey, what is it? Did you listen to that fucking
No.
podcast with the What's Up Food podcast in collaboration with
I did.
George Perez Stories
I did.
podcast?
It was
Not
beautiful.
yet.
That shit was pretty. It was literally like I felt like one of those episodes of The Simpsons when they crossed over to like Family Guy, and there was a bunch of shit. And the best part was I screenshotted this picture of Eddie that I put in the chat room. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Where Eddie was really all zooted out, but there was a lot of What's Up Foods and a lot of fucking homies. They were talking a lot of different shit. They were talking about what's it like to work at a strip club. Would you work at a strip club, Sheiky?
I mean, if they paid me enough,
Like to do Eddie's job?
if the hours were right and the pay was good, why not?
Be like, why not, right? It
I-
seems like
I-
a sweet gig.
I fucking made a new strip club DJ friend the other
But I
night.
feel like these fools tell you, like they fucking tell you, oh, like behind the stripper. Like you know how they have behind the music?
Yeah.
Like they have behind the stripper, and they can tell you like low key like the real grimy shit, cause they be talking about some
Yeah,
crazy
no, I
shit,
remember
bro.
when I was DJing at a couple strip clubs, like those
Like-
be grimy as
Like
fuck.
full of, like they be doing some crazy shit, bro. Like
Strippers have fucking problems, bro.
yes, they do, dog. You know
Hey,
it's
strippers
crazy.
have feelings too, though.
You know what the crazy shit I heard about the podcast, Sheiky, was when he was talking about the fools that get dropped off there and they're in wheelchairs, right?
Yeah.
And they go spend their checks in there.
Hey,
And
can someone open the door for JC?
who's out there?
JC.
Who's that?
Huh?
The bar?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, can somebody get the door for the bartender, please?
Nah, it's JC. It's your homie.
Or, hey, but anyways, yeah, like he was talking about the part where fools go in there and they're in wheelchairs and they're getting lap dances and like sometimes like these fools fucking fall off and shit, you know, and like they like these Eddie said that the girls will come up to him and be like, hey, like I'll give you $50, just pick them up again, yeah, like and I'm just like, damn, fool, like when you have to go, it's crazy. Like imagine the fools that fucking that go like what is it they go there all fucking day like it's some kind of daycare, bro. Cause you can get sick of an environment like that. It builds up this image that's not really reality. You know what I mean? It builds up a facade that you think is there. And you're gonna be like, oh, this is really what I want. But then when you get to experience it, it's not really all it's cut out to be.
Nah, it's
It's just like a car that looks good, but the engine's fucked up.
a fucking nightmare.
Hey, shout out to 420 82 Dabbers fucking coming through. Gave me an order of all these fucking carb caps, man, for the Puffco
They're
Peak.
crazy, dog.
These shits are fucking sick. They're available on the website and they're coming to a smoke shop near you.
I got a lap dance at Eddie's strip club in the daytime.
Yeah?
cool.
What was the daytime shift like?
Oh my god! Like, I went there to shoot an alley review, and we were trying to get one of the girls to act in it. And man, it was like Z Squad, dude. Like fucking, like you got some chick that fucking looks like she just gave birth. You got
damn.
You got some.
I bet
beat,
you got the
some,
midget.
You got some beat, like fucking.
Some beef?
No, some beat ass blonde chick that was just like
Oh.
in the dark. She looked all right. Then when she came outside, like I was like, whoa, stay back. Then there was another bitch in there. I can't remember. But
Hey,
they
I
were-
was gonna
they were
say,
cool, though.
by the way,
They were
we got
nice.
people on Facebook watching. If you want to call up right now and talk about anything,
call
don't be
in.
fucking shy. I feel like that shit was a '90s thing, bro. Like people don't be calling up unless you give them away free shit, bro. I don't like this shit about this new generation shit. Like I used to love the '90s shit
Yeah,
when people
we were
would have
giving
that
away
love
tickets
line
to a
shit.
fucking
They would
festival.
have these fucking like, yo, call up right now and see what's up. And first of all, if Jeffro calls, ignore his call because I'm tired of hearing his voice.
How
bro.
about we just call somebody?
Yeah,
Call
let's
one-
just call random people.
No,
like,
let's call one of our friends. Yeah, like Side Dick Eddie. We can
Just
call him right
prank
now.
like-
yeah, let's
prank
call
Jeffro.
Sidekick Eddie right now. We have the phone line open. You guys in the chat room, feel free to call up anytime. I'm sharing
it.
this shit like a motherfucker. We're fucking taking calls. Yeah, then Eddie might answer, bro. You don't know that. Maybe you're just a jerk, bro.
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he is kind of a jerk.
yeah, but Eddie probably would pick up. But yeah, make sure if you haven't heard that out, make
Please
sure you
leave your
fucking check
message
out the.
for 7 1
Told you.
Hey, let's leave a message, bro. The Iron Sheik.
372.
What the fuck?
It beeped. You fucking talking to it,
You
right?
are fag.
Did it
You are
beep?
punk little gay. You are another faggot son of a bitch. No good low life. I want to know, are you the man or are you a fucking piece of shit? No good motherfucker.
All right, you can hang up.
Here, I'll just call him again. Fuck it.
Nah, don't keep calling him, bro. What if he's working? Hey, look at Tommy's like texting him. He's like, "Hey, fool, is these fools calling you?" Like, Tommy's over here, fucking
Please leave your
texting him.
message for
Oh, the
7 1
bartender.
Oh yeah, the
Hold
fucking
up.
bar is here. Yeah,
I don't know who else to call right now.
yeah. I have never pushed this button so many times. Yeah, but what is it? Anybody out there, if you want to call up, like I said, the number is 310-876-8632.
Yeah.
Yep. Make sure you call up. Shout out to everybody that's been buying the High and Hungry gear. We are making some changes for season 3. Yep. So make sure.
Yeah, be on the lookout.
Yeah, be on the lookout. It's gonna be some new shit. Let me see. All right. So hey, did you see that fucking story about that guy who claims to? What was that? You saw that shit?
Oh yeah, the 69-year-old guy who wants to legally change his age to 49.
What the
That's
fuck are
fucking
you talking
weird.
about, man?
That does not make no fucking sense whatsoever. This guy, all right, this is where's he from?
Fuck. Let me.
All right, wherever the fuck this guy's from, it's a real story. It's a 69-year-old man that's legally he claims you can legally change your sex, you can legally change your name. Why the fuck can't you change your age, right?
Yeah.
He kind of does prove a good point, at the same time. But the one thing I'm wondering is like, how the fuck is that gonna go about? What about when you die? Like, what if I just change my name to feel younger? It's like this person died 25 years old. Would you change your age?
He's a Dutch man.
If I could change him, I don't know. That kind of seems kind of weird. Like you're having a fucking midlife crisis and shit.
Yeah, that seems like some midlife crisis shit, right? I don't really know if that's if that's really something I would ever consider. Like I would consider cloning myself, but like I don't know about like changing my age.
He claims to have like, I guess like a 20-year-old like younger body. Read this article. Right
He claims to have a 20-year-old body. That doesn't make no fucking sense, all right? How the fuck are you going to physically be 60, 69 years old? Like if a 20-year-old body is like somebody who's like young, you know what I'm saying? Like his kid's not tight. He don't got stamina, bro.
He says, when I'm 69, I'm limited. If I'm 49, then I can buy a new house, drive a different car. I can take up more work. When I'm on Tinder, it says I'm 69. I don't get an answer, he says.
Damn. Wow. To be fair, there's a lot of weirdos on Tinder, man.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos. Like, have you ever got like? I've had my fair share of like Tinder experiences, and it's cool. I drew the line after the third time. I was like, you know what? This is like ordering something online. It's not
know
always
it's
as good as it looks on the screen. But you have a Tinder story, Sammy?
Tinder story? Kinda, yeah. Like this bitch kind of like fake who she was and shit like that.
She catfished you?
Dude, a hella catfish before. She was like, the pictures are bomb, so I was like, all right, cool. But this bitch even had like a fake like video and shit like that of this bitch, I guess. Next
She
thing
had
you
like a
know,
fake video of what
The
though?
girl, like, pretty much, I was like, prove it, it's me. Send me a video. She's like, all right. She sent me that video. I was like, all right, cool. Then I met her at this spot. It was Subway, actually. And I walk into the Subway, right? And all of a sudden, the only fucking girl there is some big-ass bitch. So I
Damn,
had-
how big though? How
oh,
big?
Like, she was for sure bigger than Antoppy.
Damn! Hold on. This is fucking crazy right here.
Then I fucking looked
Damn.
at Ronnie. I was like, hey, fool, do you want to make $100? She's like, yeah. I was like, go up there and ask if you're here for Sammy.
Who did you ask to do this?
Ronnie.
You asked her? All right.
Yeah, the next thing you know and shit like that, he goes up there. He's like, "Are you here for Sammy?" She's like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right, late." We just dipped right after that.
Wow. That's okay. First of all right. In case you didn't hear the fucking story, this is fucking crazy right here. Fucking Sammy says I asked who has a crazy Tinder story, and Sammy said that he saw some chick on fucking Tinder and she looked fine as fuck. So Sammy's like, all right, cool, let's meet up. What's up, bitch? And then fucking and then like Sammy like goes and scouts the place out, and Sammy says that all he sees is some chick, like a big ass chick standing right there, and like I was like, well, how big? And he said bigger than Antopy or than Egg-Toppy's fucking, and I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking big right there. If she's bigger than Egg-Toppy, like that's a pretty big chick. And so what did she
huge bitch.
Did she try to stop? Did she try to stop?
No, you can just tell she was embarrassed, and like two of her friends for sure were waiting in her car because like there was the only people in the parking lot, and like her friends were even big, like they knew what they were doing. I bet you like all three of them had like that same Tinder, see what guys they can pull on them.
I mean, what do you think the purpose of catfishing someone is? Like, you don't, like if you like, first of all, if somebody, it's like trying to buy me it's like, let's just say if somebody posted this lowrider on freaking Craigslist, and I'm like, oh really? I got that much money? I'm gonna show up, and then when I show up, like that shit's all rusted and shit. Like I'm not gonna want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I'm there, I'm not gonna feel obligated to buy it. So, what are these people that catfish you? What do you think they get out of it? Like they think like you're gonna show up, be like, well, you're like 200 pounds bigger than the picture, but I'm still gonna fuck you anyways. Like,
what are that show fucked everything up?
Cause you can like find out, like, you know, first of all, it's like I be googling people's numbers, dog. Sometimes I'd be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and research
Did you
this
feel
shit.
heartbroken, dog?
Sometimes
Nah,
because
not really. I just hit some other top.
I thought you was talking about the numbers, but like, when you Google somebody's number, like, imagine like you Google somebody's number and then like you find an escort ad. Damn, like just imagine that. In today's world, bro, because we're talking about prostitutes, you can like, I mean, I think that's a real good possibility. Like, imagine you meet some chick, she's fine as fuck, and she's like, you know, she's not even working, and then like, you know, cause me, I Google everybody's number and shit, you know, like whenever like I'm meeting somebody new, I was like, you know, I'm gonna check this no fat ass fool.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll be fucking checking, and then I was like, what if you meet some chick and you do it, and then you find out she's an escort, dog. That's the thing. Did you hear Sammy's mentality? He's like, well, at least I'm getting there for free. Like, this was over here, like, I still won, G. Yeah, man, fucking Tinder. I don't know, man. Like, I haven't really been gypped like that on Tinder. Like, it was just more like, yo, like, you're older than, like, what the picture was. Like, type of shit. Like, you know, I was like, yo, you're a lot older than what the picture was.
Ring.
Oh, we got a phone call? All right, just take this fucking phone call.
That's
Hell
probably
yeah.
Jeff, bro.
All right. We don't smoke the same show. Who's this?
Yo.
Yo, oh, is this Jeffro?
No. This is Joey.
Joe?
Joey.
Oh, what's up, Joey? Where you calling
What's
from?
good? Right now I'm in Alabama.
Alabama?
Alabama? Damn, what part? Birmingham?
Nah. I don't even know the name. It's called, hold up, let me check.
Are you lying, Joey? I mean, is this really Jeffro or are you for real?
Nah. This is Joey. Joey Does.
Joey Studs.
Oh, Joey
Joey
does. What
Joey
up?
Thug.
Fuck, that's my. This should be my cousin.
All right,
right here.
well, what's up with you, dog? What do you want to chime in? Are you? Well, I mean, first of all, what are you doing in Alabama? Do you live there?
Nah, I live in Florida.
You're just what?
He lives in Florida.
Oh, he lives in Florida? What are hooker prices out there in Alabama, bro?
Hold up. I got a delay on this shit. Hold up.
You got eBay on this shit.
eBay.
Nah, delay.
Delay. Oh, okay, delay.
All right, now I'm going to talk to you without watching the screen.
All right.
I want to talk about the $10,000 hooker.
You want to talk, oh, the $10,000 hooker. All right, turn him up, Braz.
I'll pay for that shit.
Damn, hold on.
Hooker, 10,000 times.
This man from fucking Florida said he would be one of those guys that if he hadn't, he would pay the 10 stacks for the world's most expensive hooker. But I want to ask you though, like, why? Is it because is it like fucking catching a unicorn or what? Like,
Nah. I'll be real with you. Imagine $10,000 pussy. That shit must leave an effect if you think about it.
damn, man, that is.
I never
That
thought
is.
about it like
I've
that.
never really thought about that though. I got to give you an applause for that. He said $10,000 pussy might leave an effect. You know, I might think I might get PTSD from that shit, bro. Like, no pussy will ever be the same. I'll make a Drake album after that shit. Be like, no pussy was the same. Like, I mean, but like, wouldn't you think you would want to go ahead and spend 10 bands again, bro? Like, if it's that bomb?
I don't know, bro.
10 bands, you could do a lot with 10 bands. But like I said, I'll probably have to fuck her like 10 times at least.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
By the way, if I'm not, this is my cousin on the line right here.
Is it your cousin?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Shout out to Joey Does.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Is it?
I wanna say that We Don't Smoke the Same show is a show that's unlike any other show I've ever seen. And I want that shit to grow like I've never seen anything else grow before, because we don't smoke the same, because I be smoking with my grandma and shit, you know?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Fuck
yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fuck yeah. Shout out to Joey Thugs. Is he really in Alabama or no?
Well, I mean, I think he drives trucks and shit. If I'm
Oh,
not
hell
mistaken.
yeah. So this fool, he's like, this fool definitely, he knows, he knows,
Yo.
he knows what's up, bro.
Yeah.
We could get, you know how food.
I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm gonna tell you
He's
what I
from
do.
the 334. That's Alabama.
I'm gonna tell you what I do.
All right, what do you
In
do?
Alabama, there ain't shit. But in Florida, a fucking nasty ass hurricane fuck shit up. So what I do is I show up and I represent for the public versus their fucked up situation with whatever carrier they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So
man.
I basically help people.
That's what's up.
That's I'm gonna give you an applause for that, man. That sounds like you're doing some real Robin Hood shit.
Yep.
He'll do that nice shit and fuck a hooker.
And I'm a rapper too.
Yeah, he got bars. He got bars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're probably better than Sheiky. That's why he's kept you away from here, huh?
Nah. Listen. You can't fuck with Sheiky. Because Sheiky got some shit that's about to come out that's gonna slap the shit out of everybody. I'm telling
Fire. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. If he ever wants to release it, but man, shout out to you, Joey, for calling up, man.
you. No doubt. I've never called, but I've always wanted to. I've always been on the sideline. I basically want to tell you guys that we love you motherfuckers from Miami to New York, LA, all over the planet. People like us are going to connect and make it happen, whether we do it for prosperity or we do it for the love of the culture.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you motherfuckers that I'm really proud of each one of you.
Thank you, Primo. I love
Thank
you,
you,
dog.
man. Appreciate that, man.
No doubt. You motherfuckers smoke out. Peace.
For sure.
Peace, Primo.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out
to Sheiky's cousin.
Yup, shout out to Sheiky's cousin Joey. That shit was fucking.
That's a real motherfucker right
Hell
there.
yeah, that is.
That's a real Cuban fucking gangster motherfucker right there.
He sounded like Manny.
Oh, that was
from,
your cousin?
Yeah.
He sounded like Manny from fucking
It's a real deal.
Scarface. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's out there, man. But I thought he said he would pay for the $10,000 hooker. You know, I guess if I was balling like that, I would want to experience it one time. Like I'm
That
telling
would
you.
be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. I would imagine it would be nice, man. But shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. By the way, shout out to Uplift Bartending. I don't know whatever drink they want to hook up. I would imagine a michelada would be great. That'd be just awesome because like we've been building the biggest cotton mouth.
Hey, can I get a soda?
There's no sodas, bro. You gotta drink with the
Fuck,
bartenders here.
bro.
If anybody in the audience is gonna enjoy the bar, just make sure you put something in the tip jar, and then she'll hook you up with whatever you want. Shout out to everybody in the fucking chat room. Anybody else that wants to call up 310-876-8632. That is 310-876-8632. But yeah, man, we were back to the topic that we were talking about. what do you think the purpose of catfishing somebody is? Like, do you think that these people have this mentality?
They're sick in the head, dog.
Like, I just don't think like
it's just like sitting bored at home, like
That
yeah,
too.
but
no life.
well, you're gonna go to the extent to meet somebody and be like, you know what? Like,
That ain't deep down, you know you're fucking like
Yeah, like
ugly
you're-
as fuck, and you're like, fuck.
yeah, like you know
I
that's
gotta
not
send
you
this
in the
motherfucker
picture.
some fake ass shit for him to stay interested.
And then when you come down to meet him, like, what do you think? Don't you think that the person that shows up wants to sock you? Like I imagine somebody. I imagine if somebody catfish Sheiky, bro, how mad this fool would get, dog.
And it was a guy.
Like somebody fucking hypothetically, let's just say Sheiky was using Tinder and he wasn't with somebody and like
Never me.
Hey, I was
he-
getting catfished.
he falls in love with some bitch that wears nothing but Dodger gears.
Who got the lighter?
And she goes to baseball games, and then when like he shows up, it's like just some fat torta and
It's
a
some
fucking
guy.
Dodger shirt.
I don't trust bitches that wear Dodger gear.
Why? What's the reason?
They just go to get fucked up at the games. I'm not with that.
They're alcoholics.
Yes,
They're alcoholics. You know what, man? Alcohol is
that's the light.
alcohol is the
Sheiky
shit,
light.
man. You know what I mean? Like I don't glorify it, but it helps me take the edge off, and you know, it's I can't really just control your pedo. You know what I'm saying? Like no te pases.
The
No te
process.
pases de verga. Yeah, for real. Like that's way too. By the way, I'm already on my second Bzzzt Wood. If you're fucking wondering what we're smoking on here,
Bzzzt.
I'm fucking smoking on Bzzzt Woods, brought to you by one of our sponsors, Bzzzt Collective. By
Honestly, waiting for something like to drink so I can smoke again.
oh yeah, I'm smoking regardless, bro. I smoke that shit regardless.
Regardless.
Hey, regardless, bruh. Hey, by the way, so yeah, hey, by the way, big condolences to all those people that that lost their life in that shooting at Thousand Oaks. That shit is pretty unfortunate. That you got people that fucking feel they feel the need to take out their issues on people like that.
Yeah,
But what were you gonna say?
I was like, it's pretty fucked up. Like, what kind of like sick mind does that person have, or what person like did something to that person to do something to that?
To do something that fucked up. And here's the thing, man. Like, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on it, and we could all give our 2 cents on it. But first of all, condolences to all those people, and
Yes.
RIP to the sheriff that did that heroic act to take those bullets for those people, because it was college night, so it was a lot of young people in there, and they're saying it's an issue of gun control, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying it's an issue of gun control and politicians want to use this for left, right, or right side. And I honestly think that it comes down to mental health awareness. I really think that that's a big thing, because I think that we're in a fucking generation where it's so easy to develop. Like we have first world problems. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers get depressed over Instagram posts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like no other fucking country has that shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other fucking country that, like, people will fucking murder somebody over an Instagram post or a video or some shit like that. This is and that shit, all that kind of shit has a mental effect. And not just saying that, but I'm saying, like, in regards to military fools, because he was a Marine,
Yeah.
I don't think they get enough fucking treatment for, like, the mental shit. Like, it's one thing, like, sending him a
They don't give
check.
a fuck about those guys.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about those guys, and the thing is, like, sending them a check every month is the least you can do. But the shit you go out and see in war, because war is not really, there's nothing beautiful about it.
Where you see fucking people actually fucking blow up in front of your eyes, dog.
Yeah, like, there's
It's
nothing-
to pieces.
There's no
And that shit
positive.
stays with you forever.
Like, there's really no positive thing, that comes out of war. And the stuff that you come back, like that you have to treat in the brain is pretty fucked up. You know what I mean? And I don't think they get enough care for that. I think that as our government needs to really bring that awareness. I don't think it's a matter of gun control. I really
Yeah,
don't,
like, the
because
crazy part of shit,
I
like
mean, the guy
that
had a
too.
fucking handgun. It's not like he had
Yeah.
like a.
But this guy came in there with a machine gun. Oh yeah, by the way, the micheladas are here. Yes.
Hell yeah.
By the way, did you want anything, Sammy?
Oh, just a mutual.
So
But
one
no,
more.
plus, like, what I was gonna say, like, that whole war shit, like, it's not even like, like, someone like our age. It could be like a kid you have to go kill, because this kid could have a bomb on him.
Yep.
Straight up, like,
Even-
imagine,
yeah,
like, you're
situations like
feeling
that.
fuck, I gotta fucking kill this kid, or else it's gonna be me.
Yep.
Imagine your thought right after you fucking shot that kid in the head.
Yeah, like some shit like that. I mean, these people have to go through that shit, and the one thing I wanna just point out, man, is if you have somebody in there and like they has served and they've been through some shit, just try to make sure they check on them every now and then, because I didn't know how powerful this shit, like, just having a voice out for these people it is. And it's like, I made that song, I Don't Want to Die song, and I was like, well, you know what, I was like, I'm making out a sentiment, but the people that reach out to me happen to be a lot of veterans. And I didn't understand it till, like, I'm like, yo, when these motherfuckers started telling me their situations, I was like, oh shit, music shit is powerful type shit. But then again, the issues you address are like, this is some shit that people really need fucking awareness. But like I said, I don't want to go ahead and just keep it on that topic the whole time. But RIP to those people. You got anything to say about it, Sheik?
You pretty much nailed it with the mental awareness shit, dog.
Yeah, man, it's a real thing. And it's kind of fucked up because, like, we're Latino, you know what I mean? And, like, in our culture, at least, like, the older generations, they don't really see that thing as, like, they're like, stop being a little bitch, almost. Like, you know what I mean? That's almost like the reaction you kind of get. And really, like, it's like, yo, nah, my dude, like, I need to treat this like this is, like, I might fucking shoot everybody up here if you don't fucking, like, and it's some real shit, like, not with those intents, but, like, to break it down, people do crazy shit, man, and, but, by the way, so on a whole fucking other note, election day just fucking passed out here, and shout out to everybody who voted, and shout out to everybody who didn't fucking vote. Do you think that shit was important, Sheiky?
I mean, for the propositions, yeah, because you could actually fucking have an effect in the result of that. I mean, I know we all say about the president and shit and how that shit's kind of fucking rigged or whatever, but as far as the propositions go, you could actually have a fucking impact in what goes down in your city and shit and your state.
Oh, you're right. You understand that way more than me. We got a phone call. Let's take this call. Hey, turn them up, by the way, because it's getting a little loud here. We don't smoke the same show. Who's this?
No, damn, hung up. You want to call them back?
Call him back.
No. Let them call up because that we were getting a lot of love from people in there. All right.
773. I don't know where that is.
Chicago.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Oh.
Nope.
That's a Chicago number.
All right, yeah, but by the way, shout out to everybody because I've been sharing it on a bunch of different groups on Facebook, and a lot of new people are joining. Shout out everybody that's on here commenting.
Everybody.
Comment where you're from. What is it? Comment, what you're smoking on. And if you want to call up, we're taking phone calls all night, 310-876-8632. What is it, voting? I mean, I don't really know. Like, the last time I voted for a president, I wrote Harambe. Wait, was that you, C-? Was that you that called? Fuck you, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's why his phone rang. He's like, oh, crap. I'm such a jerk. Sick time. Yep. Toronto, Canada in the house. Fucking shout out to everybody up in here. But is it, I think a lot of people did vote, but I think a lot of people really didn't understand what the fuck we were voting for.
I mean, some people.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, there's those people that are informed, but I think that for the majority, all those people, they were like, I fucking voted, this, and that.
Yeah, that's what the...
C-.
They just wanted to do it for the sticker.
I mean, there were a lot of people just doing it for the gram and shit. Just,
Yeah,
yeah,
C- got like 300 likes in that picture, bro.
But if you're really educated on and you fucking actually read the fucking each ballot,
Like
I mean,
he's
and you actually went in there and knew what the fuck was up, then power to you.
Yep.
Shout out to C-, dog.
That's what you're doing, Bako, huh? He like read every little fucking fine print in there and shit. Yep, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to fucking everybody up in here, man. By the way, we will have fucking Bishop, the owner of Hush Supply, who's one of our sponsors, come up on here in a little bit, and we're gonna have him come up in here and talk and chop it up with us. But yeah, man. Do you think your vote counts, Doc? Oh man, you could. Well, all right, whatever. We'll talk about it on the break. You know what? I think it's time we take a break real quick. Let's go ahead and get into this break. We're taking phone calls still, so we'll go ahead and enjoy this quick break, and we'll be right back.
BeReal.tv. BeReal.tv.
All right, we're back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same show here on Be Real TV, and I want to welcome our special guest, Bishop, in the house, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. And by the way, he's one of our sponsors too, from Hush Supply Co., which is also is a clothing line and a cannabis brand too, right?
That's right.
How long have you been around with Hush Supply? Because you're the CEO of it, right?
Yes, that's right.
CEO of Hush Supply, and I mean we got a chance to try it. Like, yo, there's some like here's the thing. I knew right away when I was like, okay, because like I'm not really too big of a fan of the moon
rock
yeah
and
the
the
moon rock kind of
pre-rolls
shit
and
yeah or
shit,
like
yeah.
right. So I was over here like I'm looking at it when I got it at first. And then I was telling my boy, I was like, yo, like the other day, I was like, I forgot all my shit. And I usually keep a stash of pre-rolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, I forgot my shit. So I smoked it. Like, I was like, fuck yeah, I forgot about
yeah,
these in
yeah.
the bag.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, that shit was fucking good. And he was like, for real, bro? And he was like, yeah. And then he's like, all right, I'm fucking blaze up the ones I got in the car too.
Yeah.
And I ended up blazing like all the ones I got from last time. But how did you come about this, bro? Like, Hush Supply, how long you been around?
So we just been around about 4 months right now. So
Barely brand new, but I
Yeah.
mean, you've done other stuff.
I've been in the game my whole life. you
Yeah, I
know,
was like, I've seen you there so many times.
yeah. So like, I used to I built one of the biggest weed brands in California, and just at the beginning of the year, I started doing my own thing, a new venture. So this was kind of didn't really start out like it was kind of a joke, the brand name. I was gonna make a brand, but
Yeah.
the Hush was a joke because I used to rent this office from this old Persian lady downtown, and she would. She knew what I did, so she would just say, "Hey, you gotta pay me rent and a little bit of hush money."
Damn.
You know what I mean? She's like, Persian
How do
lady,
you, I can imagine this conversation
Well-
be like, listen, Bishop, I need to talk to you.
You got it right there. Yeah.
I know what you're doing here.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you for the hush money.
Need that Louis Vuitton purse, so that's what she said. She
Damn.
was on extortment mode. But it was cool because I was actually being extorted from my last landlord that kicked me out. So trying to say, hey, I know you sell weed there and this and that, so
Yeah.
trying to double my rent. So she took advantage of it and she just got the little hush money. And
Damn, so
You know.
she kept it under wraps.
yeah, for sure. So it was dope. So that with that said, we came up with Hush Supply. And then now with each of the product that you get, you can receive hush money inside of it.
I'm gonna smoke you one of them, bro.
So yeah, light one up, bro. So there's different denominations. You could find a 5, a 10, a 20.
This is
whatever.
I like that you actually put thought into combining them both, because some people think that like, oh, because you have a successful clothing line and if you start a weed brand, it's gonna be successful too. But that's not really the reality of it. You kind of have to make it go hand in hand, because there's a majority of the general public doesn't really smoke the way we do. So they need to be introduced to it in a way where they can kind of get one for the other. And you have this whole thing built up where, so you get these Hush pre-rolls, right? And they have coupons inside.
Yeah, it's hush money. So it's redeemable for face value. So if you have $100, and we put $100 bills in there too. So if you have $100, then you can either go on the website, get gear, or re-up at one of your shops that carries the Hush.
Damn, and just like and you get these pre-rolls just like all different dispensaries.
Yeah, they're from Bakersfield to San Diego, Riverside, LA. So we've got it in about 40, 50 different shops right now.
That's right.
And I just basically went with all my old accounts, my people.
Yeah, I
I've
mean, when you've been
with
doing it for a
years.
long time, making a shift is not that difficult,
Yeah, no, they were just they were kind of like took one poster down and put up another one,
See, that's what got me right away, bro. When I lit one of these up right now, and the first the first fucking hit that I got, I'm telling you, dog.
Pass me the light.
Oh yeah, he's
I was like, this
in the
is
dark.
how it got me,
This is watermelon too, by the way.
I was like, this is how they got me. In case you're wondering, what's a good pre-roll company out there? We would only get sponsored by some of the best. So I'm gonna say, Hush Supply. Make sure you check them out, the clothing and pre-rolls, and make sure you check out my boys Biz_Collective, because we fucking smoke hella pre-rolls, and these are the only two that we so far agree with. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
So I mean, how did you get your first start? Did it all just come around with weed? Like, did you? Because you've been around with different celebs before. These people were like, oh, you know what? I'm on some Forbes shit. You know what I mean? Like, I see some pictures of you. Like, you looking hella rock star and shit in the picture with Lil Wayne and shit. How did you build these relationships? Was it all just based on weed?
Bro, like, honestly, well, yeah, they're all based on weed. I call these the friendship sticks. So everywhere I go, I'm handing them out. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know the company that you used to manage before, that was the one thing that you guys were kind of known for. And I imagine was everybody got a little piece to take home.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like, yeah, anywhere I go, anytime I see somebody, especially if they, yell the brand name out or my name, I'm like, what's up, bro? Let's smoke. Like, that makes me feel dope about what I'm out here doing, But yeah, most of my relationships have been built from being out here in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Going to these shops, running these people, going to little events and stuff.
I mean, who knew, like, it's crazy, like, some people, like, 'cause, listen, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Sheiky, you heard this all your life, like I did, like in Spanish, eso no te va a llevar a cosas buenas, which means this shit's not gonna take you nowhere good.
Yeah.
And then, like, here we are, like, I'm, my mom learned to respect, what I do, because she's like, oh shit, this is a career. Yeah. And then I imagine it's like the same. Like, I'm like, man, who knew that? When you look at it, you're like, fuck, you building a company and success out of, like, hey, you smoke. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, my mom's my biggest supporter, fan. She's always stood by my back. She's, she even when I went to prison in '99, she'd come see me, every month, come up with a roll of quarters and shit.
Damn.
So. For the same shit. But, back then, yeah, can't do this, son. But now that the first sign of legalization, she's, supported me, I mean, and everybody
I think
smokes,
it makes everybody just put their guards down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like break the stigma,
It really makes everybody put their guards down in a sense where you're like, your people are becoming successful out of it. There's a lot of people that they want to get that opportunity to be in a thriving career lane because there's not that many things that you could bring in today's society that can have that 49er gold rush effect. You know what I mean? And this is one of those things that if you really have your hands in the mix, you can really change your life with this shit. You can really make the one company that could be the next best thing. You could be the one company that makes a revolutionary product. You could be that dude that makes that $1 million play, just off of you knowing the right people, and those are your points. So like this shit is really out here changing lives, and you that's like you pretty much built it off of fucking not just pre-rolls, but out of like pretty much. And to break it down to everybody watching, it's like, here, you want to smoke for sure.
Close up. That's a hush puppies. So that's the flower, actually.
Man, I can't really do a close up because we're from far away. But I mean, I'm gonna post this on my page later when I break it up, man. Because I'm gonna put this up in a.
They're called hush puppies too.
In a big backwood.
Back to that without changing the subject. It's like going from selling joints in high school to this turning into a medicinal industry. Like the fact that there's so many medical benefits behind it. It's like what really encourages me and a lot of people, to support the movement, of the prohibition, like we're prohibitionists right now, fighting a good fight.
But with shit, like we got more than half the nation, already legalized, man. By the way, the bartender is listening. Another michelada for myself, please. Yeah, and yeah, man, but it is changing, man. And I mean, where do you want to take Hush Supply with? Because like you,
well, I'll tell you a little hush. All right, now that I had a proposition from licensed facilities that are getting all their licenses that are all legal.
Let me give you a round of applause for that.
I
got some people in Toronto here tuning in.
Yeah, they want us to come up to Canada, so I've got a good connect out there.
You hear that, Toronto? Fucking Canada, you guys might be getting that. People keep mentioning Canada. I'm gonna make the trip, man. I'm gonna fucking make the trip. I'm gonna, like this week. I'm gonna by Saturday. I'm gonna buy my plane ticket because I have this show called High and Hungry, and I needed to make a trip.
Blunt wraps.
So I had to go. You said, what do you need?
Blunt wraps.
Oh, we just have papers. Right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I could do that.
Yeah, just papers. I mean, what is it?
But yeah, man, Canada is that place, man, that just recently legalized. And why Canada? Is that just where the opportunity came from?
No, this guy actually had hit me up with my previous engagement
Business,
and
yeah.
wanted to do it then, and said he loves the way I'm branding shit and wanted to see what we could do up there. So I'm gonna look at flights and just go up there and just see what's cracking.
It's all. I mean, it's crazy that it's all legal, so it's a whole different game. Like before,
Yeah.
people would not let you in to Canada if you were weed affiliated.
I know, right?
Yeah, like that's
Shit. I took my Peruvian girlfriend with me up there one year back when I was doing promotional tours, and we were staying in New York, and we went all the way to the border of Niagara, and they knew that she had a blonde wig on and shit, but she just did that anyways, for her looks.
yeah.
And they stopped her at the border. We was trying to get through, and she didn't have her fucking passport, so. They held her. I had to go drive all the way back to New York, get the passport, and drive back while they held her right there. They were going to deport her ass to Peru if.
Damn.
Yeah, they were on it over there, man. Even like Gucci saying his songs, I may not go, but Dre said he's gonna check his Canada. How the hell those?
Yeah,
lyrics go?
he's like that's how difficult it is to get into Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I mean,
my
shit,
experience.
they let Be Real in there. I mean,
You gotta pull some cards, and you got them cards to pull, and you can go.
Yep.
But
you
you gotta play the game of life to get there.
So aside from Canada, what about the clothing, man? Like, is it just kind of like apparel now?
Yeah, just mainly mainstream way to trademark and brand everything.
As T-shirts go along with the good weed, and then the good
you
T-shirts
you
go
get
along
a shirt,
with
you
weed.
get a joint, huh?
Yep,
If you go to a shop.
That is true. Everything is. People always want a little piece of you to take home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so yeah, we're making clothing that's like for all the shops, all the girls and everything too. Special bud tender outfits.
With the connections that you have fucking built off of just the whole weed thing, man. What's the best thing that has come out of it?
Man, like I guess just overall, like going through the trenches and stuff is weeding through and knowing who to deal with and who not to. That may not seem like a blessing, but it is because it seems like if you don't have the right connection, get the right product, then you're not on a team for success. To begin with. So yeah, just having good connections. It takes a long time to build good connections. So.
Yeah, you get.
Definitely a-
That's why if you don't really know the value of building the right connections, then you're burning. You're most likely one of those people that burns bridges and you take
good
the
for
shortcuts.
nobody. It's sad when you run into those types too, because you put their full effort into just steering you the wrong way. Like, man, why don't you just try and shoot it shit straight and see where it goes?
Just keep.
My grandpa, it's like he used to own a plant store in Burbank back in the day, and if he sold you a washing machine and that shit broke, he'll come fix it. And if it don't fix it, he'll trade you out.
That's right.
So I've just always carried that motto, with running a brand. You gotta believe in your product.
That's right. I mean, are you gonna do the same kind of campaigning for for this kind of stuff, like the new wave of like these new celebs? Because you've already like
Yeah, I've started on premium packaging for just like gifts and gift care packages and so forth. So yeah, I'm gonna make like a sleek, dope packaging that's like exclusive just for all of my A-list contacts and for the studios and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not shit that you could find at the shop. So.
Yeah, the not for sale shit.
Yeah. Because you can see we're having fun with this, and we've got a couple characters that are going into play with it, and so we're.
The cool thing is that you already have the experience to just like take it there. You know what I mean? Like you already have you already done it before. It's not something new.
Yeah, exactly. So, and to be honest, man, I went from. Doing being like a promo they call them brand ambassadors.
Yeah.
For events for like Honda and shit. My first one was at Huntington Beach for the U.S. Open Surf Tournament.
At Honda?
Yeah, and that was way back in the day. And yeah, they paid me $15 an hour, and I went out there, was just telling them about the Honda Element they had, how you can wash them down and shit. And I took that to where we broke down to where the owner seen me, just taking initiative, and he's like, "You want to go on tour?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." So next thing you know, I'm in Florida with a pickup and a dually, running a fucking tour, giving out free shit with a bunch of models everywhere. I'm going to different cities, so I ended up doing that for several years, and then I ended up owning my own staffing agency where we'd staff all the people for
That's
that.
like getting drafted by like getting partied for life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it was dope. Yeah.
You know how some fools get drafted like by the NBA and shit like that? You get drafted to party and shit. Like, yo, let me just draft you to this party crew real quick.
Yeah, I knew I could crash on somebody's couch in almost every city by the time I was done doing all that tour shit. I've been to every state but Hawaii, Alaska, sorry.
Damn, you've been to every state?
But Alaska. Yep. Yeah, Hawaii was the last one, and we were just out there not too long ago.
You said every state, bro. That's
yeah,
a lot of
paid
fucking...
by a company for the most part,
Damn.
So I'd made a joke. I was like, hey, I know enough people. I was like, I could staff these events myself. And they told me to get workman's comp, and I did. And the next thing you know, I fucking blew that up into a big-ass business. And we did real good with the staffing agency nationwide for special events. Yeah, and then I took that into building a brand to a couple brands.
Yeah, I mean, that is a crazy... Well, how old were you when you were doing that?
Shit, I started doing when I first started doing like the tours and stuff.
Yeah.
That was in like 04, 07, from like 04 to 08 probably.
Damn, man. So you...
Yeah, because then I moved to Colorado right after that. It was like 08, 09. So I did that shit for then I started a staffing agency. And then from there we did the brand and moved it from Colorado out here. And ran that for like 8, 9 years. So yeah, marketing and promotion has always been my thing, and having like a good product to promote. It's good to promote a good product, in my opinion.
Man, that is
the best of everything.
You definitely have the layout done, man. Like it's
you
sound like it's like it's almost like once you have the recipe, it's like you can do it almost any time. What did you think, Sheik?
Like, I mean, I know I get high every week here, like by this time, but these joints have really gotten my high to a point where my eyes are fucking heavy.
Yeah, right.
I haven't had that high in a while.
They'll make your toes tingle, man. Especially if you take it home to the dome. I figure we might as well. Normally I share, but we'll just do it all at the dome.
No, I don't know what do these have, by the way?
Distillate. So it's like clear, THC clear.
Okay.
Keef and indoor.
I mean, whatever it is, but this shit got me. Oh yeah, the micheladas.
Michelada.
Yes. Here, pass that over here, Sheiky. I am thirsty.
Now we can cheers.
Now we can cheers, huh? I think we're good.
Salud.
Salud. By the way, everybody in the chat room, shout out to you guys. If anybody listening
in the trap room,
yep, in the trap room.
Trippy chat.
If you want to, shout out to everybody that called up. We do have a DJ closeout by DJ C-Rock coming up, our resident DJ here. But we're over here, in case you're just tuning in, we're with, the CEO and creator of Hush Supply Co. And if you're in Canada, this is probably where the cannabis side of the company is going to end up. We got the inside scoop here, from what I'm hearing. What about? I mean, since you already done all the party, man. What do you do on your spare time, bro?
Shit, I work.
What does Bishop do?
I work, man. Right now, just building this is a baby, in baby stage of the growth. So I'm at the drawing board. If you don't see me at work, then I'm doing production or something. We're putting shit together. Give a big shout out to Zeus and.
What's Zeus?
Zeus is my graphic artist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He made that?
Yeah, he makes all my shit. He's I'm not good at rolling joints too well.
It's okay, man. We that's what we got pre-rolls for. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
You can,
I know, that's why I do the pre-rolls. This weed is like really fresh, so it's like.
you need a grinder for this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
this
Yeah.
weed you need a grinder.
And here's the thing, like a lot of people, like with anything that's covered in keef, cause me myself, remember that one time somebody put a fucking moon rock in the grinder and B-Real got hella pissed because the shit smelled like gummy bear. Like you could actually put this shit in the grinder. It's not
None of
gonna
that.
fuck it up. It's not that bad.
I don't know. That one got stuck to the grinder. It kind of ruined it.
Yeah, it ruined it, and it was one of those things, man.
Doesn't he have a strain? Strain too.
Yeah, he has insane line. So there's a couple strains.
I wanna fucking say I'm gonna use some of his shit to make some of this with.
Oh yeah, man, what is it?
That's why I said I can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Man, that is I'm telling you, man, that insane OG will definitely put you out.
Let's do it.
It is one of those things that fucking
I'll make it for the house right here.
Okay, I mean maybe we can arrange that,
Yeah.
Um
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
you-
get it.
so
I'm
what's,
determined.
Are you gonna like I know the last company that you did it for, you guys were known for having exclusive shit. Like when it came to the swag gear and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you making, like, for like, I imagine, because I know the shit that you make is in the hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're in tune with the shit. Like, are you gonna make any like crazy kind of merch?
Yeah, well, I have a whatever you want to call him, a fashion designer or something that does like the bikinis and shit like that. So he's doing a gang of shit right now for this new Star Wars movie coming out.
There's a new Star Wars movie?
Yeah, he's making all the clothes like for him. So that's really dope. Shout out to him too, Rick at Hey Baby Clothing. He's super dope.
Hey.
So he's putting together some stuff for us that we're gonna do for seasonal events and shit. I'm almost got this. There we go. I was having a hell of a time right there. I'm still having it.
I was like, man, hey, what's the craziest story like? Because I imagine you got to. Well, okay, first of all, without the no diss to the state, what's the fucking shittiest state you ever been to, dog?
Shittiest state I've ever been to? Shit.
Like where you're like, I'm fucking nowhere.
Kansas is pretty shit.
Damn!
Kansas is pretty dope, actually. Kansas got some pretty dope spots. I went to a big ass festival in Kansas.
Wow.
Shit, I don't know. I'd say probably like up in like North Dakota and shit. There's some shit, but not really. They got the
Hold on, there's some
Rushmore.
shit, but not really.
Yeah, there ain't really shit. Wyoming's the worst, I think. There ain't shit out there.
Damn, Wyoming. I've been to Wyoming. It does suck.
Yeah.
There's just like fucking
Buffalo.
Yeah, there's just like Buffalo, and like I think they all died already.
I know, right?
Yeah, man, that
was a fucking mission. I got it though.
Yeah, you did, man. I don't know. I do not know. I was like how you ended up pulling that off, but man. But all right, what's the best state you ever been to?
Man, I love Miami, Florida. I don't really like New York too much, but it's cool to go there from time to time. But Miami is like in the tops. Hawaii is cool, but you get bored over there quick if you stay too long,
Yeah, like what's the?
I had shoulder surgery, and I went over there and healed for a couple weeks till it got better,
Was that just
chilled? I was just like driving around the island and shit, and my shoulders in a sling.
You're just
I was bored, so.
Bored in Hawaii? I would imagine, man. Like,
Cause I'm a city dude. I'm on the go, I can't sit there like that.
yeah, I can't get away from the city, man.
So,
Man, these micheladas make me want to get some mariscos, like for real. I'm gonna need one more. Oh, you know what? You know what? It's cool. I'll take Sheiky's. It's fine. Hell yeah, Sheiky does not drink a lot like me. Anyways, man. Fuck yeah. Hey, what's the craziest story you have like out there you're like fuck it, this one time I had to work and I was on mushrooms or something.
well, I mean, I thought you were gonna say.
Okay, well, go with the one you were gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say that one of the times one of my reps used to drink a lot, so he would have somebody drive him around while he'd do his deliveries and shit, and just mobbing the shops, just mad faded half the time. And he had went into one of the shops. with and I used to always tell him too, just go in, knock on the door, peep your head in before you run in with the sack, just on GP. And he went in with his backpack on and said, "Hey, I'm here with the order." And they're like, "Sure, man, come on back,"
Yeah.
And as soon as he gets back there, they're cops. So he had basically like walked into a raid because they didn't have their cars on the streets. They'd mobbed the spot by foot, and he walked right into a raid.
Fuck.
And, so they took his ass in for that. That wasn't the craziest, but that's what first thing came to mind when you started to bring that up.
I mean, I imagine it's crazy. You were there, like.
I wasn't there.
All right.
No, but he had a receipt in his pocket. Said I was there.
Damn, that is fucking.
So.
That is.
But that's cool because the lawyer took care of everything.
Lawyer took care of that shit.
'Cause, whatever happened, it wasn't the way it was supposed to have been. So that's how that goes. Prohibition.
Yep.
Right there.
Huh? That is quite some shit, man. What was the other story that you were gonna say?
Shit. I don't know. Which one?
You said I was gonna say the craziest party story.
I said it wasn't the craziest, but that's the first that came to mind. So I'd have to think about the others.
What about like party wise?
Shit, I remember once we had rented a house in Hollywood Hills for like 5 days. Laid out just trays of fucking bud. Had all kinds of fools come through there. It was lit. You'd have to be in there. I don't know if I can go into details.
Just.
There's a big ass pool with a Hollywood sign on it. It was like 4 stories. Had a club in it and shit. It was
damn.
Cool. It was right next to T.I. He was living there right then at the time.
Damn, man, that's like he just.
Oh, it was a baller ass crib. It was hella dope.
For like 5 days.
Yeah, we were just super lit the whole time. And that's like when we first started meeting a lot of people, because a lot of people there in Hollywood were bringing people up, and that was when we first started getting the brand going.
What's the craziest drug you ever done?
Shit. Hush that. We got that on the hush. Yeah.
Like no psychedelic stories?
Oh yeah, shit.
I mean, the ones at least you can share, the
back
stories.
In school, back in the day, yeah.
What did you acid, mushrooms? What did you?
Shit, I've pretty much done it all. I remember.
I feel like you'd be the type of dude that'd be like, "Yo, I got this bomb ass acid."
I don't fuck with that shit anymore at this age. I'm scared of that.
Yeah, I would think. I never really wanted to trip out for 12 hours.
My homeboy does that shit when he does like graphics and websites and shit. Like, you crazy. I can't get this fucker to really hit.
Yeah, you need like a balloon for that kind of stuff.
I know, shit. I was trying, but.
What's the best vacation spot, bro?
Just had my birthday last year in Cozumel. We were in an Airbnb right on the water there.
You said Cozumel?
Yeah, the little island by Cancun.
I never even heard of fucking Cozumel.
It's dope. It's right there.
Yeah? What was that?
It was dope. Took my folks, 2 of my homies, and like 6 chicks, and we went down there for like 7 days, 8 days.
Damn.
And just rode scooters around, bust my chin open.
Yeah, like in half?
On scooters, fucking drunk, riding the streets.
Like chop?
Yeah, we had to go to the hospital. I got a bunch of stitches.
Yeah, Mexican hospital?
Mexico. Yeah, it was clean, though.
I was like, He's like, yeah, but it was clean, though. I had to ask, though,
The homie looked it up, and we went right there. It was good to go. Like, hell yeah.
I would imagine, I was like, going through all 50 states, you got to try all kinds of food.
Yeah. No, you couldn't do that these days being vegan. Like, I wasn't vegan then, so it was dope.
Oh, you're vegan now?
Yeah.
Damn. What made you change? You listen to some Morrissey?
Just been, yeah.
He's like, listen to some Morrissey. He's like, no more meat.
I know. I think that's what made my girl do it, and then I just started doing it, and then I fucking stuck with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel healthy. I've fucking gained weight, actually, and stuff, too. So.
You gained weight?
Yeah. I've just been always skinny. I'd eat hella steak dinners, too,
Damn, what's the best thing out of being vegan?
I guess, the main thing is the animal cruelty, you know what I mean? So.
You don't have no more guilt?
Yeah, it's like, it's always been marketed as something fun and friendly and to eat and shit, but they don't treat it that way, so. So, you know, just the growth spurt of people to having to keep up with demand to, you know, just doing what they had to do to taking it overboard, you know? Like, you know, if you just eat it on your own farm, that's dope, you know? But I finally got it to hit.
Yeah, it hit, bro.
It's bullshit for a minute.
I was gonna say, man, that is I don't know. I don't think I could ever. Could you ever turn vegan, Sheiky?
I mean, if I really tried, I bet I could.
Like, but would you?
Would I?
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to feel like really healthy, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
if the doctor
I
tells.
do. I'm feeling healthier than I was.
Like I've thought about it, man, but like vegan seems like a very big commitment. You know, like it's like fuck. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. There's like there's a lot of different food options. You know, but damn, no more steak. Like, what do you eat now instead of steak?
Shit, there's all kinds of different substitutes that taste just like chicken
Like-
and hamburgers.
Like, do you just put A1 sauce on mushrooms?
Fuck, no, there's restaurants where you can get like barbecue sandwiches. That's where I'm probably gonna go tonight. Called Doomie's. Get pulled pork sandwiches.
I've been wanting to review that place. Maybe you could
What's
take
it called?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we should go. I was like,
Maybe like either this next Thursday or something. We'll go over there before. Or
not
something.
the food
It's
show.
open till 2.
No, the food show we could film any day of the week. It doesn't have to be Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then wherever
We'll
you stay at,
we'll
go
align
down there
it for this
whenever.
week, but we're gonna
Yeah.
go check out Doomie's because that place I heard so many good things. I want to know what the fuck a vegan burger is like. Me being a fucking
Shit's bomb, bro.
burger fan and shit. You know what I mean?
You will just be like, fuck it, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
I swear. I swear, they make it so easy because it tastes just like the shit. And
Yep.
and like that's actually made of mushrooms, a barbecue pulled pork sandwich. And it's so bomb. It tastes just like a barbecue sandwich. And I
Damn.
thought it was like soy and shit because they use a lot of soy in most shit. But this is made out of mushrooms. I was like, this shit is bomb. I never even used to like mushrooms before I came vegan.
Damn,
I,
man.
I forced myself to eat more shit, you know?
Yeah, mushrooms. Like they do have they have a distinct taste. You know what I'm saying?
And they do play them off as steak in some cases, you know?
Yep. Yeah, they do replace it as steak. But man, where can everybody get at you if they want to go ahead and check out Hush Supply or they want to check follow you or whatever? Where can they get at you right now?
You could go Instagram, check us out at Hush Supply. The website's hushsupply.com. And then you could check me at Bishop International. So, yeah, collect your Hush money, and we'll invite you down to, like, VIP shit for, like, we'll invite you over to the studio if you bring enough Hush money.
Hell yeah! If you bring enough Hush money, that's right, man. We might make that.
So we're just gonna do different affiliate shit and offer like VIP stuff. So you know what I'm saying, like with the homie with the vegan spot, we could say that they could use $20 towards a meal there with the Hush money if they want. You know, just make it more user friendly than just for product or gear. So we're gonna use it to incorporate with the people I fuck with. So
Best of both
basically.
worlds.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if you got Hush money, then you know it's good here, and here.
Yep.
So.
That's right. Well, we got this closeout coming out. Our resident DJ C Rock.
Hey.
By the way, shout out to Uplift Bartending for coming through and bartending. If you are in the live audience and you have been drinking, you don't have to pay for drinks. Just make sure you fucking put something in the tip jar. Hook her up because she's been cool as fuck the whole time. And we do have this every now and then here on the We Don't Smoke the Same show. Big shout out to our sponsors, Biz Collective. Make sure you follow them on Biz_collective on Instagram. They were our first sponsor, and they are still sponsoring until this day. And they are here every other week, and they keep us high. We get fucked up. We love you for that shit. Make sure you guys follow them at Biz_collective. Also, make sure you follow Cannabis Rich. Make sure you check them out and check out Purple Rain. That is a strain that they definitely hooked it up with, and it's some purple shit that it's some dank shit. Like it doesn't smell like your purple grape shit, but it just smells like Man, I don't. It's you have to fucking try it, man. It's called Purple Rain, and you know, if you want to see it, you can check it out on my Instagram or follow them at cannabis_rich.
Yeah.
And you know, if you really want to know what the fuck you're smoking, they put their test results out there. You know, all their test results is out there for you to check out. Make sure you also check out Hush Supply. That is Hush Supply on Instagram, right? Hush Supply Cope. Yep.
Hush Supply.
Hush Supply on Instagram. Make sure you check them out. They are also a sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same show. These joints fucking got me hella kind of sleepy. Like, they
I'm gonna smoke another one when I get home.
Yeah,
this is what you give your girlfriend, your wife, whenever you know she's just at the ear. You know,
oh, like, hey, take this.
Take this.
No, you should, yeah, for real. Be like, hey, hush.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah, low key, you ain't gotta tell her not to. You know, she's gonna. So
you gotta be like, hey, look, I don't want to argue with you right now, but chill. Hey, man, but for real, man, you guys are awesome. But also, for the new candle and the new merch for the High and Hungry hats and all the stuff that you guys have been selling out and the Puffco attachment, there's some sales going on the website, flavorsbyezone.com. Make sure you check out Green Thumb Silmar for that OZ Kush collab with Dr. Green Thumb and Wonder Bread. Make sure you follow Raz_dude in his alley reviews, High and Hungry TV. Make sure you check out the new episode. The next episode we'll be featuring Sheikadelic back at it, and we'll be going to Doomies. We already talked about it here. Follow it yo_C-Rock, and it's Flavors by E-Zone. And one last, anybody wants to book a bartender that's cool with your 420 events, hit up Uplift Bartending. They will take care of you guys. So next week, enjoy this closeout. We're out.
Hey.
it's the best in the middle, huh? You're the middleman, huh?
Bang outside, I hang outside. Don't come out the house 'cause the gang outside.